Hi everyone, welcome back to week 1, day 2. Today we're going to be talking about spinal alignment and the crucial role it plays in Pilates. Everything you learn here today will help you alleviate some of that back pain, neck pain, and overall just give you a nice, healthy, and strong body. So let's get started. Today we're going to be starting on all fours. We're going to start today just warming up that spine. Go ahead and come onto your knees. Before you come down on those hands, just make sure that your body is center on that mat so that the knees are roughly in line with about half the distance of the mat. And then go ahead and come down onto those hands. You want to spread those fingers out, making sure that the wrist is in line with the shoulder and the knee is in line with the hip. We're gonna go ahead and just do a couple of cat-cows just to get that spine nice and warm. Feet are apart. Just warm up that spine, drop the belly, lift the gaze, and then round that spine. And again, drop the belly, lift the gaze. And round the spine, pressing the mat away from you. Just start to warm up the back. Letting each vertebrae know that we're going to be working today. Stretching that spine up, let the head go with you. Reaching the spine up to the ceiling, head drops down. And again, drop it down and pull it up. One more time here. Drop it down and pull it up. Good, let's come back to neutral spine here, just where we started. We're gonna do cat-cows with a little bit more of a core activation. So spread those fingers out on the mat, press the mat away from you, find those back muscles. Pull that belly in. We're gonna scoop the belly, articulate the spine one vertebrae at a time. The tailbone goes up, the belly goes up, the chest goes up, and the head goes up. Good, pulling the belly in, articulate the spine one vertebrae at a time. That head follows last. Good, so using the abs, initiate the movement. Head comes up, chest goes down, belly's pulled in, belly still pulled in when that tailbone comes up. And again, deepen that belly, tailbone tucks down, curl the belly under, the ribs under, the chest, and the head. One more time here. Head comes up, chest down, initiating from that core. Pull the belly in, tailbone is up, belly is pulled in. We reverse, tailbone down. Articulate that spine one vertebrae at a time. Scoop that belly in, press the floor away. Good, head comes up, chest, belly still pulled in, stop at that neutral spine. Good, just sit back onto those heels, take a child's pose, drop the head onto the mat. Beautiful, we're gonna come back up onto those hands, making sure that the wrist is in line with the shoulder and the knees are in line with the hips. Let's get a little bit more of that core activation now that that spine is warmed up. Pressing the mat away from you, find your back, gazes to the front of the mat. Good, tailbone slightly tipped up to the ceiling, abs pulled in. Just hold this position here. Fight that gravity because it wants to pull your belly down. Just hold it here, hold that spine in alignment, hold the head in alignment with the spine. Press the floor away, pull the belly up, just hold. We're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that belly go. Rest the arms. Good, we're gonna come back to that position. We're just gonna challenge the body here. So pressing the mat away from you, same thing, gaze is lifted to the front of the mat. Pull that belly in, hold it there before we move, find your center. The whole body is stable. We're gonna pick up the right arm, lift it up straight ahead. Pressing that mat away from you, deepening that belly. Just hold it here. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Right hand comes back down. find that center again before we switch to the left. Center the body weight. We're gonna lift the left arm straight up, pressing the mat away from you, keeping that weight even on all of the limbs. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Lower that left hand down, sit back, take a child's pose, drop the head. Good. Let's come back up onto those hands, making sure that shoulder is in line with the wrist, knee in line with the hips, all 10 fingers spread out, nice grip on that mat. We're gonna add on here. So pulling that belly button to the spine, gaze is lifted to the front of the mat. Here we go again, right arm comes up, hold the right arm up. Hold 3, 2, 1, lower that arm down, center that body weight deep in the belly, left arm up. Good, what's not moving is working. So the stability in your body is dictating that strength. Hold it here. 2, 1, lower that arm back down. You're gonna curl both of those toes under. So the toes are on the mat right behind you. We're gonna add the sweep of the leg. So sweep that right leg down and back to the corner of your mat. Just hold that there. Keeping the mat pressed away from you. You want the right hip to be facing the floor, so don't let that hip open up. Right hip faces the floor, pull the belly in, just hold. And 1, lower that knee right back down under the hip. Toes stay curled under, recenter the body weight. We're gonna sweep the left leg down and back, and hold. Keep that gaze lifted to the front edge of the mat. 2, 1, knee comes down. Sit back, take that child's pose again, just rest the spine. Beautiful, coming back forward onto those hands. Fingers nice and wide. We're gonna add the lift of the leg. So belly's pulled in, gaze is right to that front edge of the mat. Scoop that belly in, hold it in. Stabilize the body before you move. You're gonna pick the right arm up. Hold it there, curl both toes under. Left leg's gonna sweep down and back. Keep the toes on the mat. Just stabilize the body. Are you equally weighted on all of those limbs? If you shifted that body weight, just shift back to your center. 2, 1, let's bring the right hand down, left knee in. We're gonna switch sides. Recommit to that powerhouse. Keep the toes curled under, scoop the belly in, left arm floats up. Hold it there, right leg sweeps down and back, corner of the mat, hold. Actively reaching those fingers, actively reaching that leg out. 2, 1, left hand comes down, right knee comes down. Sit back, child's pose. So all we're doing here, it's such a simple movement, but it's so effective. You're using your core and your back to stabilize the spine, keeping it right in that neutral position. So you're gonna get that back nice and strong, get that core nice and strong, and create that nice length through the spine, through each vertebrae. So let's go back up into all fours. One more add-on here. We're gonna come back onto the hands, pressing the mat away from you, both toes curling under. Scoop that belly in, right leg comes back to that corner. Hold it there. Press the mat away from you, recommit to that powerhouse. Left leg sweeps down and back, hold it there. Good, you're in a nice high plank, those toes are curled under. Get that booty down, that chest up, gaze is lifted. Hold for 3, for 2, for 1. Let's bring the left knee back down, right knee back down, sit back, take that child's pose one last time. Beautiful, let's come all the way up. Come sit on the booty. You're gonna scoot yourself forward to the center of the mat. We're gonna do a couple of roll-ups. So reach those legs nice and long on the mat. Legs are together, your feet are in Pilates V. So those heels together, the toes are about a fist distance apart. So you measure out that fist, horizontal, reaching the arms forward. We're gonna articulate the spine all the way down to the mat. So pull the belly in, start rolling back, roll all the way down to the mat. Arms come up with you. So let's find our breath here to help us lift up. Inhale, pick up your head, look towards the feet. Exhale, pull into the belly to roll up. Arms reach forward. And again, inhale, start rolling back. And exhale, lower down, articulating that spine one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, lift the head, then the chest, the ribs, the waist, that low back keeps you lifted. Inhale, start rolling back, and exhale, lowering down to the mat. Again, inhale, pick up the head, find that breath. Exhale, roll through those ribs, come all the way up. Hold it there. Go ahead and take the pike stretch that you want. So reach those arms all the way forward as much as you can. Maybe you grab those feet, maybe you grab the thighs, drop that head. You see how your spine is collapsed in this position? So when we reach those arms forward, we don't want to collapse in through that waist. So reach those arms off the feet, pull the belly in, pull the ribs back, and lift up the chest. So that's the position you want to be in when you come from your roll-up. You want to try to keep the space between your ribs and your hips to stay lifted through the spine. So it's really not a pike stretch where you collapse. You see that collapse? It's lift through the waist to grow nice and tall, stretching out that spine. Let's do 3 more like this. Reaching the arms forward, pulling the belly in, start rolling down to the mat. And again, inhale, pick up the head, look towards your feet. Exhale, pull in through the belly, roll up. Inhale, start rolling back. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach. Inhale, start rolling back. And exhale, lower down. Last time here, inhale, pick up the head. Exhale, reach those arms forward, pull the belly in. Good, come all the way up to seated. We're gonna go right into our spine stretch forward here. So go ahead and straddle the corners of that mat, sitting up nice and tall. Flex those feet. You're gonna imagine energy shooting out the legs, shooting out the heels. Same concept as when you come up from that roll up. Arms reach forward, sit up nice and tall. Imagine that imaginary wall is behind you. We're gonna peel the spine off of that imaginary wall, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, curl the chin to the chest. Start peeling the spine off the wall, keeping the lift between the ribs and the hips. Hold it there, pull the belly in, restack the spine, one vertebrae at a time. And again, inhale. Exhale, you peel the head, the throat, the ribs, the waist, the low back stays on that imaginary wall. You pull into that low back from the belly to restack the spine. Come up to seated. 3 more here. Find your breath. Inhale. Exhale, wring out the air, reaching the arms forward, stretching that spine. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, keep the flex on those feet. Feel that energy reaching out through those heels. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Reach forward. Inhale, pull back. And exhale, restack the spine 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Reaching the arms, reaching the heels. Pull back in through the belly, lift that spine all the way up. and rest those arms down. Good, we're gonna stay here. We're gonna go into our saw. So same position with the feet are flexed. Let's go ahead and bring the hands behind the head. You want one hand right on top of the other. Try not to interlace your fingers. It just gives you more support for your head, for your spine. So sit up nice and tall, pull that belly in, same concept as spine stretch forward, but we're gonna add a twist. So twist to the left leg. Good, twist back to center. Twist to the right leg. Twist back to center. Starting to add some rotation into that spine, twist to the left. And center, twist to the right. And center, one more twist to the left. And center, twist to the right. And center, good. Let's add that stretch here. So hands stay behind the head, twist to the left. You're gonna bring your right shoulder to the right knee, open up that chest, pull yourself back up, twist back to center, twisting to the right, left shoulder, left knee, feel that stretch through the side body, pull yourself back up, untwist, 2 more each side, twist to the left, right shoulder to right knee, pull yourself up, twist to the right leg, left elbow to left knee. And back up, twist to center, 1 more each side, twist to the left leg, right shoulder, right knee. And pull yourself up, use those abs, twist to the right leg, left shoulder, left knee. And pull yourself up, twist back to center. Let's rest those arms down. Let's close the legs here. Let's finish with the ab series, reaching those arms forward, scooping that belly in, roll all the way down to the mat. Just 5 of each here, 1 knee at a time, pull it into the chest. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders. Hold on to the right leg. That left leg is gonna extend out long, keeping the head right down the center of your body. Pull that knee in and switch. And switch. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Both knees in, rest the head down. Double leg stretch, lift the head, neck, and shoulders. Hold on to those ankles. Arms and legs extend out simultaneously. Circle the arms around, pull the knees in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle, pull in. Inhale. Exhale, pull in. Inhale. Exhale, pull in. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, pull in. Rest that head down. Both legs go up to the ceiling, tailbone all the way down on that mat. So make sure that booty's not lifted. Heavy booty on the mat. Feet are in Pilates V. Hold on to the back of the legs. Use those legs, lift the head, neck, and shoulders. We're gonna hold as high as we can on the right leg. The left leg is gonna extend out long. Pull that leg in and switch. And switch. Good, trying to keep those legs in alignment with the pelvis. Don't let the leg drop. Try not to let that leg flare out to the side. And 3, 3, head straight down the body. And 1, 1, both legs up, bend the knees, rest the head down. Awesome job here. Let's just bring the knees into the chest, come up to that chest lift if it feels good. Stretch out that low back, rock the knees side to side. Okay, we're going to flip over onto our left side for the side kick series. So I'm gonna go ahead and lie down on my left hip. You want your body to be lined up with the back edge of the mat. So everything's gonna come to that back edge. The arm, the head, the chest, the butt, and even the feet. So you're one long line, and then that top arm is gonna go right to the front of the mat to help support you. You're gonna pick both legs up, bring them to that front corner so the legs are in a nice V in front of you. Good, holding that there. The head can be on your arm, You can prop the head up, or you can place a pillow under the head, whatever's the most comfortable for you. Keeping that head back with the rest of the upper body though, to keep that spine in alignment. Good, stay right here. We're gonna lift up that top leg, externally rotate the leg. So this is neutral, and this is externally rotated. Hold it in that external rotation the whole time. You're gonna kick the leg to the front and reach it long to the back. And again, kick it to the front, reach it to the back. You wanna focus here on what's not moving. So what's not moving is the upper body. The upper body is super still. That bottom leg is actively pressing into the mat. Just the top leg moves. Those hips stay still on the mat. Good, try to paint every corner of that room with your toe, moving the leg inside the hip joint. One more here. Good, and just bring that leg down to meet the other, rest that leg. Let's go right into the up down. So keep that leg lifted, externally rotate, you kick it up a little and reach it long to lower. What's important here is that this hip doesn't hike up. So if I kick up as high as I want to, my hip comes towards my rib cage. So you want to keep that hip down, keeping that control through the glute, through the hip. Nice control on that hip. Maybe not lifting up as high as you want to, but having control through each movement. Really feeling it now. 3, 2, 1. Hold the leg lifted, small circles to the front. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rest that leg down. Beautiful. Let's bend those knees into the chest. We're going to come on over onto the other hip. So spin that body around, coming onto the right hip. Line your body up with the back edge of the mat. Legs to the edge, booty to the edge, head and arm to the edge. Front arm comes to support you right on top. Pressing the hand into the mat, find those legs, pick the legs up, bring them to the front corner. Good, so those legs are on that V, the spine is in alignment behind you. We're gonna pick that top leg up, externally rotate, turn the thigh bone out, hold it there, kick it to the front, reach it to the back. Good, kick to the front, reach it to the back. Nice long legs. Find every corner of that room with the toe, stretching out that hip, creating space for your hips. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bring that leg to meet the other. Just rest the leg down. And again, we pick that leg up, externally rotate, kick it straight up, reach it long to lower. Be honest about that kick. Is that hip lifting? Just create a smaller range of motion. So your stability is going to dictate your range of motion here. How stable can that body be? How much mobility is the stability going to give you? One more time. Hold that leg lifted, small circles to the front. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rest that leg down. Beautiful. We're going to roll onto the belly. Last thing here to finish up. Place the head right on top of the hands, one hand on top of the other. Feet are together, legs are together, shoulders down, belly's light on the mat. So pull that belly in, straighten those legs so much that they float off the mat. You're gonna open, close the legs, beat those inner thighs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hold. Hold them lifted, go again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hold. Straighten those legs even more, last one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hold, and lower those legs back down. Nice job. Let's take our hands, scoop the belly in, press the mat away from you. Come sit up into that C curve stretch. So you hold behind the thighs, drop that head, round the spine, lifting the ribs up to the ceiling. Beautiful. If you have that tight lower back, you can go ahead, place the hands on the mat, doing the same thing, lifting those ribs up to the ceiling. Deep breath here, inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. And you guys are all set for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. Make sure you stay tuned for day 3, where we dive into the total core activation, really getting that powerhouse warmed up and ready for further things along in the program. Make sure you subscribe down below. Drop a comment if you're loving the series. Drop a like. It would mean so much to me. And have an amazing day. Bye, guys.